What are you gonna do right now, Hurley?
I'm not gonna do anything.
You're not? Joe, are you? Can you go over there and talk to that bull? Tell him hi? Okay, well, let me see you. What are you gonna go talk to this bull? They're all coming over to say hi. That's a lot of bull. See, they're calm. What do you think, big boy? He's looking at you, Joe. That's a big old bull, isn't it?
So yes, we do have some new bulls for the ranch, and the funny story with this is that my dad, he went to go buy 5 bulls, and when they rang him up at the cash register at the end of the auction, he paid for 6 because sometimes you just get a hot hand, you know, and you lose track.
Here's the one with here's Dad's one that he picked with the funky eye.
And we thought at first that this bull right here was blind, but when we actually worked him in the chute, he can actually see perfectly fine out of that eye. It's kind of cool.
You're watching Hurley Films.
So we are loving it in the new house. It's finally starting to feel more and more like home. We're getting to start cooking. We went to Hurley and Joe's, well, really it was Hurley's tree, but now it's Hurley and Joe's tree because we added a J to it. And the four-wheelers, you know, it's hard to beat riding the four-wheelers around at sunset, and Hurley and Tank love riding the four-wheelers. So on the weekend when they come out, they spend a majority of the time out there on the four-wheelers. And we got the speakers set up in the shop, and I showed Hurley what a record was. And then we decided that we need to start working on some burning off these old leaves that have been on this wooded area for the past, I don't know, maybe 20 years. So trying to get this property out here kind of in the process of getting maintained. So we did a little bit of burning, and we're able to kind of clear off some of it. It's still got a long, long way to go, though. Really long way.
All right, Joe started a fire out here. Did you start this fire? Huh?
I floats or sticks in.
Yeah. Josie's a little pyromaniac. Just kidding. Who started the fire, really? Was it me? Yeah. We're doing a little bit of a controlled burn. This whole wooded area right by our house has always been completely overgrown, so I've gone after it with the brush hog, and we've done some burns, and we got a really good burn going today. Nice line, just working its way up into the wind, so it's been really good. Brad was out here helping me earlier.
So all that happened on Friday, and on Saturday morning, it was time to actually do some more work. My favorite thing, more work on the house.
Good morning, YouTube. Okay, we got a project today. My friend Matt Oller with Oller Heating and Air is coming out here right now. And we haven't had an air conditioner. We've had everything installed. We haven't had the condenser. Oh, it's early. I think these are the first words I've said today. Like I've told you before, I'm not a morning person. Because we need to get the electric line run over there for this. Because Brett told us, you know, we needed, a while back, he said you needed this bigger cable. So we've got it. And I'm going to get this run from here to there where the AC is going to sit. And then Matt will be out here to hook it up, and we'll actually have air conditioner day. Like, it's been so awesome because yesterday was the first day that it was actually kind of getting a little warm inside. And, I mean, we left the windows open in the evening, and it cooled off really fast, and we shut them, and it's still cool inside. And it'll probably be cool till probably noon or 1 just because of the insulation in this house. So if you're going to do insulation on your house, do the foam. Just do the foam.
Guys, I really do not like getting up super early, but it's one of those things that when I do get up super early and I'm able to get work done or do whatever, even if it's just going and sitting outside and watching the the sun come up or something, which, I mean, that's very few and far between just for enjoyment. But I know when I do it, I really like it. It's something that, I mean, it's a habit. I just need to get into the better habit of doing it.
So you may have noticed we've reached a point here where normally a cutoff box would be installed right there. And I had a cutoff box. Emphasis on had, because we cleaned out the shop a few days ago trying to get rid of boxes and stuff, and I cannot find the box that the cutoff box was in. So we have a little bit of a problem because I threw it in the dump with all the other boxes across the street. But so like normally I just go over there and look for it, but I kind of bulldozed the dump, and it would be basically the bottom's kind of on top of what was on the top. It's not good. I kind of have a worst case scenario. So I need to figure something out. I guess I need to call Matt. Maybe he hasn't left the city yet and he can grab one on the way out. Fortune smiles upon us. Matt was he was actually in the city still. What is on there? That worked out perfect. So he's gonna grab one of those cutoff boxes and I'm gonna finish getting this line run. So not only are these good for cutting PVC, but also this plastic electric conduit. And these are just like the coolest tools. This is one of my most satisfying tools I own. I don't know why cutting with this thing is so awesome. Okay friends, now begins the really fun part, because we have our conduit run. Now we have to fill our conduit. I don't know if you can see that cable or not. Feed it down that line and up into the panel. So prepare to be frustrated. I'm talking to myself, mostly talking to myself right now.
This is a situation where getting the right tool makes all the difference in the world. So when we got the snake, because trying to push that rubber line through there was not fun. And then even then, when we got a hook to the snake, it was still impossible to pull, and I had to go get Casey. The best instrument, the best tool that I have at my disposal is the better half of me. So she came out, and once you had two people on it, it really flew through the conduit really fast. And then all I could think about while I was hooking this up was, what will Brett think? So I tried to make it as neat and clean and professional as possible, because I don't want to be made fun of anymore, you know? Oh, yeah, by the way, I was going to pour a concrete pad. I had no idea these little plastic pads existed, and I am so glad that I did, because that was way better. You learn something new every day. Even with all the things that you think you know, there's always something new to be learned, you know? So make sure you just ask the people at the store or the supply chain or whatever the heck you're getting your stuff at, because there may be something cooler than what, or easier really, than what you thought you were going to do in the first place. So yeah, don't be afraid to ask questions. That's, I guess, the pro tip. Sure. I've always loved watching guys that have a trade. They have a trade job they're really good at. They understand how to do it, and they're fast. Because it's just something about, I guess people say that like they would want to come watch. I don't know if anybody's ever said, hey, I want to come watch you edit a video. I don't think that's interesting enough to watch, but I find myself watching YouTube videos about guys just doing work, and I just like watching it. It's something fascinating about somebody working with their hands. It's good stuff.
What are you doing, Matt?
About to solder the copper.
What's this?
A torch.
What does that do?
Makes fire.
How does it work?
Right now it doesn't.
That doesn't. Fire! took long enough.
Seriously.
You dropped a piece on the plastic pad down there.
Yeah.
That's a damage fee.
It's permanent now.
That's kind of a, I think that might constitute some kind of damage waiver
Yeah.
paperwork. So Matt, I was talking to Matt earlier. Matt's in cop school, police academy. And he said it's going good. They're learning a lot of valuable information, right?
That's right.
What's the most valuable piece of information you've learned at this point in your cop schooling?
Don't arrest people improperly.
That's not the most 2020 thing I've heard. Don't arrest people improperly. That is highly valuable. So you got how many more months?
23 more weeks.
23 more weeks.
Yes.
So you guys can do the math. It always made me mad, like when you'd ask like how old someone's kid is, and they're like 37 months, or they say something like, just say they're 2 or 3 years old. We don't want to do the math, okay?
It's what, 5.5 months?
Something like that.
I don't know.
I don't know.
September 2nd. There you go. Till then.
September 2nd is what he's going till. Well, we got the AC here, sitting here. It's been soldered up. Now I got to do the job that I was supposed to have done before Matt got here, which is finish hooking up the electric. Casey's. Looks like giving a bath to a child of some kind.
If you haven't already, well, if you're still watching, I guess, but if you haven't, and you like what you're seeing so far, we do a lot of these kind of videos, probably about once a week if I'm actually sort of consistent. But subscribe to the channel because we are getting more and more close to being able to really start getting the homestead built. I'm so anxious to just to get a dog, just to do something that's related to the homesteading stuff. So if you haven't, subscribe. Comment down below. Let us know how you're doing because we love to hear. And hit the like button if you like it. Or if you don't like it, it's a free country. Hit that dislike button. It won't hurt my feelings. I promise.
Moment of truth, Matt. Let's see what you got. Don't mind that. It's okay. We did it. Mostly you, though. So the condenser's charging, and Matt is going to show me. So I guess I hadn't. What did I not have installed yet?
Well, the float switch.
Float switch, which does what?
Prevents your overflow water from going in the house.
So if something happens, it doesn't make your house get full of water. There's the layman's version of that. For all of us who don't speak air conditioning. We're gonna go up in the attic here. He's gonna show us what we're talking about. What were you making fun of me for? Something about putting something in the back? Or?
Just put it on the back. You gotta go on the back and do that.
Well, what if I put that on the back then?
Well, you can't. You can't switch it now.
I know, but what if I had it? Would I get made fun of for putting that on the back?
Yes.
You can't win with this guy, folks. So that little thing right there, right?
Yes.
Oh god. Right there, that little nozzle. See, why didn't you tell me that, Matt?
I probably did.
He's not lying, he probably did. So that just gets installed and it faces like this, right? Like up.
Yeah. Yeah, the wires stay up.
Wires stay up.
Because if not, the water will overflow and go out the pan and then go out that way.
Into the laundry room.
Yes.
So this here is the pan, the metal thing. It catches water in case it overflows because all of the condensate comes out the coils right there, right?
Yes.
Yeah, for the heater and for the, yeah, so. And he was making fun of me for this right here. Notice this big dent in the coil box. I don't think I did it. I don't think I would have stepped on that. This seems a little too crazy.
Somebody did.
Somebody stepped on
Maybe the
it.
insulation guy.
That's probably what it was. The guys who did the insulation probably stepped on that. But I have no way to prove it. And it's fine like that, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I was sort of a confident, yeah, but whatever. So overall, on a scale of like 1 to 10 as far as an installation goes, how did we do?
Did a 10, Adam. I'll give it to you.
No, I want the honest, professional opinion.
7.
7. I'll take a 7. I'll take a 7 all day. We got a 7, folks. We got a 7, even with the dent. So Matt's awesome. He's helping. Pray for Matt in his cop school. And you're still doing AC too, though, right? Like on the off times.
Yes. When
Yeah.
I get more out of the academy more, so.
Out of the academy more. So I'll still put his information on their Facebook in the description if you're in Oklahoma and you want to take some more of his time away, so he can come do your air conditioning. And he has a coupon that's like 70% off. So if you tell him Adam sent you, he'll give you 85% off your service. So.
Tell me before we get the price negotiated.
Yeah, there is a lot of price negotiations before the coupon's applied, but you'll get 85% off with Oller Heat and Air. So call him.
Hello.
Morning, Katie.
Good morning.
How's the guest room?
Very comfortable.
Comfy.
Yeah. Slept great.
Do you feel the cool air?
Yeah, it's freezing in there.
Oh my
Good air
god.
conditioning unit.
We've had it on for like less than 5 minutes. Actually, it makes me really happy if it's doing that. That's awesome. Okay, so we're gonna get Matt out of here, and then we're going to a neighbor's house to eat some lunch. And then I'm gonna come back here in a little bit, and I'll turn the camera back on because we're gonna be over at Uncle Austin's, helping them finish their floor. Their beautiful floor.
It's looking really good.
They're doing really good. So they did the whole floor yesterday in the living area, so I'm gonna help them do the rest. But Matt's awesome once again. 85% off coupon. Tell him we sent you. See you in a little bit. What'd you say?
I said, are you going to end up doing a barn door video on our house since that's what the people want?
The people want.
Give the people what they
Okay,
want.
let me tell you what the people really want. They want to watch the kids. They don't care about anything that we do.
That is the best part.
Here.
No, that won't be too much. Yeah, we'll be okay. We could even cut it out there if we wanted to.
Last room.
I can't feel my butt.
Why?
My butt hurts. I've been crawling. The fact, it's nothing to do that I'm overweight. The floor's just too hard.
I did not get to help Austin nearly as much as I would have hoped I could have helped on the flooring, just because it was just a busy weekend and we already had other plans going on. But I did come in and help throw down the last of the last bedroom, which at that point Austin was about to die. So any help he probably would appreciate it.
Got these doors now.
Why are you limping?
Got the gout. Got the, I'm infected. My butt.
Are you happy that you got your real floor now?
Yeah. I love it.
This is what's going to lose me subscribers right
Yep,
here.
yep.
This
The beauty.
Putting you on here. That's-
Beauty and the Beast. And Dip?
Well, that's it for this one. I'll leave you with a little video of Max and Addie, best friend cousins, a month apart. Comment down below. Let us know what you're doing. Subscribe, like, all that stuff. We'll see you on the next video.